I am so glad that we have lived in both sides of this world.
Agreed.
To where we had an upbringing where we had to be self-sufficient. Our parents worked. They left us at home, so we had to learn how to cook, learn how to be on our own.
My daughters can't believe that I used to answer the phone not knowing who was on the other end.
We used to ride our bikes everywhere, and we used to go out downtown, and the kids cannot do what we did. I am so thankful for that because, it gives you a foundation, and it lets you know where you always are. And this technology is just an asset to all the lessons, the real life lessons that you learn growing up.
Speaking of foundations, we're going to rock yours here in a minute because we got to do a 6-pack of questions for DC.
Oh, let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Hey, man.
We will be right back and we will do it on the approach side. I want to talk to you about a company called Supply. Supply brings the barbershop-style shaving experience right into the convenience of your own home. The Single Edge is a fully metallic single-blade razor designed to provide the closest, most comfortable shave ever. And using a single blade to shave minimizes the risk of irritation, bumps, and ingrown hairs. It's great for head shaving, and it's great for women, too. The Single Edge comes with 3 proprietary shave settings. There's sensitive, there's comfortable, and there's ultra close. So you can customize your shave to your preferences. The best part is the injector blades the Single Edge uses are non-proprietary. That means they've been in production for hundreds of years, and you can buy them from multiple brands. A 3-month supply costs you about $6. So you save a ton in the long run. Shaving cream and post-shave are alcohol-free. Skincare products are water-free. And they all have no harmful chemicals and are organic, sustainable, and food grade. All products come with a 100-day trial and a lifetime warranty. Go to supply.co and use the promo code GOLF15 to save 15%. That's supply.co.
Could COVID really cost you your home? Well, cybercrime is up 75%, but the type you really need to worry about is home title theft, which is why you need Home Title Lock. Cyber criminals are after our homes, and it's easier than you'd think. The title documents to our homes are online now. The thief finds your home's title and forges your signature on a quitclaim deed stating you sold your home, and he's the new owner. Then he takes out loans on your home and leaves you in debt. You won't know until late payments or eviction notices arrive. Insurance doesn't cover you, and neither do common identity theft programs. For pennies a day, Home Title Lock protects your most valuable asset. The instant Home Title Lock detects someone tampering with your home's title, they help shut it down. Go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim and receive 30 free days of protection with promo code RADIO. Go to HometitleLock.com. HometitleLock.com.
And we are back with the approach shot. Neal has been working on his questions for DC Glen. We're ready, man. Hit it.
We're going to do these fast and furious style. DC question 1. Which would you prefer a full house for? DC the rapper or DC the DJ?
DC the rapper. Yeah, okay. Because it's hard to perform in front of 10 people. As a DJ, I could just dive into DJing and the art of DJing, right? Mm-hmm. But we're tag team and we bring energy, so therefore our energy begets energy. But I'll get out there and pretend I'm doing energy, but I would much rather have a house full of people for tag team than a house full for DJ. I could DJ with just 2 people.
Yeah.
And I'd be hyped and crunk and the whole thing because I'm first and foremost, I'm always going to be a DJ and that's my first love. So that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question 2. Since you did have some experience in golf, albeit not the greatest, what's your favorite golf word?
My favorite golf word. Hole in one?
That's hyphenated.
Doesn't get much better than that.
That's hyphenated.
It's hyphenated. That counts.
Yeah. Doesn't get much better than that one right there. There's all kind of good stuff coming from that. That's about the best one. Or, let's see. No, it's not 4. Definitely not 4. 4. Hole in one is it?
Yep.
Hole in one.
Yeah.
Question 3. Geico says 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance. If the universe gave you 15 minutes to do absolutely anything, what would you do with it?
Right now, sleep.
I was expecting some really deep, thought-provoking answers.
No, man. Right now, sleep. Because every waking hour of the day, I am living that question. For us, the clock is ticking. I'm not that old, but the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
So every minute means something. I still have things to do. So for me, sleep and rest, so my body don't give out, is more important than anything, because I don't have any problem with work. I can work. I love work. I love the work. I love the challenge, and I love that it's hard.
That leads right into question 4, which is, what's the one thing you can't live without on a daily basis?
Well, I could tell you it's starting to be coffee.
That was my answer, man.
Coffee. I found this coffee flavored in caramel and butterscotch.
Ooh.
And then I use sweet cream with a dab of butter. And I swear it's like drinking a chocolate milkshake with a cup of good coffee and a butterscotch that you get at the bank counter. It's all of those in one.
Yeah, that's not coffee. That's literally scoop. There it is.
Literally with a scoop of ice cream in it. Literally scoop. There it is. Literally.
Question 5.
Man.
Whoop, there it is was a global phenomenon. Who contacted you once it became a global phenomenon that blew your mind?
It's a small story. I got to tell it, though. We made that as just a song. Whoop, there it is, a song about us having fun in the club on Friday night, right? We recorded it, and I had to go to work that night. And I popped the cassette in to the tape recorder. For those who don't know, a tape recorder is where you had a cassette tape, which is a form of a MP3 now, which used to be a cassette tape or a disc or 8-track tape. You put it in this apparatus, which is called a tape recorder, and it plays music. Okay. For those who don't know, and that's the biggest response as a DJ I ever had on a record. And fast forward, I gave every label a chance, and they all like, yeah, we love it, but they were giving me the runaround, and I almost gave up. This lady told me to call a guy named Al Bell. Called him. Took him a week to hit me back. He called me, and I was like, Mr. Bell, I got a hit record. You need to work with us. And he was like, okay. And I was like, what do you mean? You haven't even heard the record. He was like, I don't have to hear the record. I hear it in your spirit. And a month and a half, we were platinum. And it has been the greatest experience and the greatest honor of my life. And I take full responsibility for all my mistakes, because I was a young man, and you make mistakes as a young man. But if I didn't take the path I took then, I'm not sitting here with one of the biggest ad commercials probably
in history.
And I'm not going to say that, but I'm sitting here with one of the biggest ad commercials in right?
In history. I'll fill in that blank,
right?
man.
You know, and because it's not done. Like I knew from that day, the day that we made it, I knew I had something. But you're artists. You think every song is just the most incredible thing. But when I heard it that night, when I went to work, I knew, and it was just a matter of getting to a label that could get it out there. And then right after that, the Bulls win the championship. And because the Bulls win their 3rd championship, 500,000 people were in Grant Park chanting, whoop, there it is, because it had started growing. Yeah. And that was the thing that catapulted it.
I got one more question.
I'm sorry.
Since we are the approach life, in your approach to life, what rule do you live by?
The rule I live by is you give what you want first.
Ooh.
Just give what you want first, and don't expect nothing in return. And then stay on offense. You know, just keep pushing. Don't think about it. Just do it. You know, you got to keep pushing, because the more you push, the more you're on offense, everything else takes care of itself.
Yeah, you keep up with that just do it stuff, and Nike be calling you for a commercial next.
Hey. I told you that's why I do so many. I'm creating a narrative. Throw those little nuggets out there. It's all good.
Man, fantastic to meet you, DC. We appreciate you spending time with us.
It's been a pleasure to be with you guys. I'm very, very happy.
Hi, this is Neal Michaels. Did you know that 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of hair loss by the time they're 35? And lucky me, I'm one of them. Thanks, Grandpa, for the crummy hair genes. Thank goodness now there's Keeps, the simple, stress-free way to keep your hair. Before Keeps, I keeps my hair all right. in my brush, in the sink, and I definitely keeps my hair on the floor. Well, with Keeps, you get convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered in discreet packaging right to your door every 3 months without ever leaving home. Best of all, Keeps treatments start at just $10 a month. Isn't keeping your hair worth $10 a month? Listen, right now, for listeners of the Approach Shot, your first month's treatment is absolutely free. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results, so the sooner you start using Keeps, the sooner you will see results. Seriously, if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/approach to receive your first month of treatment for free. You have to use this special web address to receive this offer. That's keeps.com/approach to get your first month free. keeps.com/approach.
If you want a good cigar, you go to a good cigar shop. You want the best, you go to Famous Smoke Shop. Let us deliver your favorite cigars right to your doorstep at America's lowest price. Famous started out as a small shop in New York City. Now we're putting our 80 years experience in the business to work making deals on the cigars you love, from wallet-friendly everyday smokes to high-end luxury cigars to mark a lifetime achievement. Let us show you what's this exclusive Famous offer. Go to FamousSmoke.com and pick from more than 8,000 cigar brands, fresh and ready to ship from our client-controlled 24,000 square foot humidor. Then check out with the promo code 24U. That's 20FORYLU, and we'll take $20 off your order of $99 or more. Every purchase you make is backed by our Famous Freshness Guarantee. Get real cigars from a real cigar shop and save $20. Now with the promo code 24U. Shipped direct to you from FamousSmoke.com. That's FamousSmoke.com.
And now it's time for Golf is a Funny Game. Back to your hosts, John Ashton and Neal Michaels.
Well, golf is a funny game.
It
whether
is.
he says it or we say it.
That's true. And we're going to prove it yet again and welcome in and say hello to Jeff Macilino.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, Jeff. How you doing?
I am doing very well down in sunny Florida.
Well, Jeff is a fellow podcaster and also has done some stand-up. And just before we came on, we were talking about an open mic night that you had done that you had claimed didn't go all that well.
Yeah, my approach was bad. When I do writing, I tend to write a lot of stories. And on open mics, you get 5 minutes. Telling a story in that amount of time doesn't leave you a lot of time to add in a lot of jokes if you want to actually get from start to finish. I'm so grateful I had a friend there who recorded it, because afterwards I thought I'm just going to die now. I want to disappear. I got 4 laughs the whole time. And I realized afterwards, I made like 7 jokes the whole time. So percentage wise, I consider that a good night for an open mic night. Just bad approach.
Right. As you had said, you're a baseball fan. That would have put you in the Hall of Fame.
Right. 4 out of 7. That had to be the highest batting average of any comic at the open mic night, because usually they use it to just work out material, see what's funny, which you can do with a story. But if you do it with a story, don't expect a lot of laughs.
Right.
That's right. It all builds to the one spot, and that spot better work.
Thank God that did, or I might have just shot myself on the stage or something. I don't know. I would have just melted into a puddle.
How do you get yourself psyched to when you get like halfway through and you go, this is not going over well, and just keep yourself from saying, oh, screw it, I'm done, and walk off?
Well, I almost got to that point, believe it or not, because I had a joke in the beginning. So I thought, I'm going to set myself up with a slam dunk joke in the beginning. And I had 6 friends and family members there, and there was only 30 people in the club. So I thought, I set myself up with a slam dunk. I know at least I'm going to get laughs from those 6 people. Crickets. So another minute in where I'm not doing jokes, I'm just telling the backstory. I forget what I even said, but I got like an accidental joke in there, and it got laughs. And this was about 2.5 minutes into the act. It kind of brought me back to life a little bit, because I might have just petered out another 30 seconds later if I didn't accidentally drop a joke in there.
What stories have you told that absolutely kill?
So even the story I told on the night I bombed was actually about going to my annual physical to my doctor. All my lab work was tremendous, and he asked me if I had any concerns, and I said, well, sometimes I get suicidal. He just completely ignored that. I said, I'd like to lose weight, just to have sex for free at some point. He completely ignored that. And then I said, I'm actually not too concerned about weight loss because I know when I stop drinking, the weight will drop right off me. That made him interested. How much do you drink? He then goes over to his computer and pulls up Google and Googles alcohol use disorder. He then reads me the definition off of Wikipedia. Then he scrolls down the page and gives me a quiz to see if he should diagnose me with alcohol use disorder that he found on Google.